guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. Today I'm going to be creating 3 looks with this new collab palette from Bella Beaute Bar, and this is in collaboration with Deandra Nicole over on Instagram. She creates the most beautiful swatches, also makeup looks, but she's more well known for her swatches. I definitely need to take notes from her. Let's take a peek inside this palette. So this is going to be a 15 pan color story full of matte shadows, and there are also going to be 8 duo and or multi-chrome shadows in this palette. This palette will retail for $62, but my affiliate code STEFF10 will save you 10% off of your order on Friday, January the 26th at 11 a.m. CST. That's when this palette is going to launch, and that's also when the Dead Roses palette is going to launch. You guys saw a video go up where I created 3 looks with this one. Let me just hold them up one on top of the other so that you guys can see what you're working with, because they're both kind of like Valentine's Day releases. Well, let's see. I think it's going to be easier for me to just do it like this. But you can definitely see there's major differences. This is obviously more purple leaning, and this is going to be purple, pink, and red leaning, more so for Valentine's Day. But both of these will drop at the same time. And of course, Steph 10 will save you 10% off of your order. If it is your first time here on my channel, I just want to say hello and welcome to all of you. My name is Steph. I love trying out new makeup. I am primarily a new makeup review channel, but I do multiple looks with eyeshadow palettes, makeup ranking videos, all that good stuff. If that sounds like somewhere you want to be and something you want to see on pretty much a regular basis, I upload as much as I can whenever I can. Do me a favor, click on that subscribe button and hit the bell next to it. That way you can be notified every time I do drop a new video. And if you're a fan of Bella Beaute Bar, maybe Deandra Nicole is one you follow over on Instagram. I know I do. Please give this video a big thumbs up before you go. As usual, everything that I'm wearing, which I'm still in the middle of wear testing, that new Makeup Revolution foundation, everything will be linked and listed in the description box. Some of those things might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. Let's dive on into this new ultraviolet palette. If you guys want to see the 3 looks I'm about to create, keep on watching. Now, I've already primed my eyelids with, of course, the Bella Beaute Bar eyeshadow primer. So now all that's left is to decide which beautiful shades we're going to start off with first. And I wore this like purple, green, maroon, pink top on purpose because I knew I was going to be working with all these beautiful colors. I'm just staring at this and I don't even know where to start because everything looks so good. I think what I'm going to do is start with this shade. This shade is a very soft pink lilac shade, and I think that would be great for the inner corner and the transition. This one is called Serenity, and I'm taking Serenity on a Game Beauty E01. All right, now on a Refer 14, I think I'm going to go in with this shade over here. This shade is called, what is it? I can hardly see it. It's because it's in purple. I'm having trouble seeing what this shade is called, but I'm going to go in with this one right here. Ooh, this shade is a little deeper than I was expecting, but no problem there. I'm going back in with the first shade just to blend right in here. Now this is going to be a palette where you could very easily do some all matte looks with, but we got some really beautiful duochromes in here, so I don't think I'll be doing an all matte look, but just know it's definitely possible. Okay, now let's play with some of these duochromes. I think I'm going to start first with this one right here. This one is called Magical. Is it Magical? Yeah, Magical. It's hard. It's hard to see the shade names. The back is in purple. The name is in purple. I'm using my damp Morphe M124. I'm going to try and use 2 duochromes here on the lid. All right, now for the outer corner, I think I'm going to go into this shade over here. This one is called Mystical. Is it? No, Mystery. One or the other. Same brush, I just flipped it over and sprayed. I'm going to add a little bit of that second matte shade, the darker one, just to blend right in here in the crease. Now for the lower lash line, I think I'm going to go into this deep purple right here. I'm not even going to bother with the shade names, guys. I'm just going to point to them. Taking that on a BH Cosmetics pencil brush. Now I think I'm just going to go back in with this shade for the inner corner, and I am going to spray the brush again. Okay guys, I don't think I'm doing lashes today, but I am going to take care of the finishing touches off camera. And I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 1. All right, guys, so here is the completed look. Rare Beauty liquid liner for the top lash line. I'm doing one of my favorite mascara combos, primer and Sky High mascara, both from Maybelline. And then for the lower waterline, I went in with one of these new ColourPop multi-chrome liners. This one is in the shade Actin' Up. I love the way this look turned out. Very easy to create. Let's move over to the left eye and we'll start working on look number 2. All right, so for look number 2, I think I want to do something really smoky. I think I want to do this one all over the lid and then focus on like 2 duochromes on the lid. So I'm going to go in, and again, I'm not even going to say the shade names, but I'm going to go in with this one first. And then I might use one of these lighter shades to kind of blend it out a little bit, but let me start first with this one. I'm taking this shade on a BK Beauty 203. And now I'm taking a Rougher 13 Max just with that same shade, and that's what's going to help me define the crease area and the shape of this look. All right, now I think I'm going to start with this shade right here. We'll focus that on the outer portion of the lid. That is stunning. Wow. Beautiful. And just a little bit of fallout, nothing major. Now I think I'm going to go into this shade next. Same brush, I just flipped it over and sprayed. Now I'm just going to add back some of that really dark matte shade just to blend right in here. I'm loving the way this is turning out. Now for the lower lash line, I think I'm going to do this shade over here. Using my BH Cosmetics pencil brush. Now for the inner corner, I think I'm going to go in with this shade here. Same brush, I did spray it. Oh, wow, that looks totally different. Looks pink in the pan and lavender blue on the eye. That's what's so fun about these multi and duochromes. Sometimes you never know what they're going to look like. Okay, let me go take care of the finishing touches. I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 2. Okay guys, so here is look number 2. Same everything with the exception of the lower waterline. Another ColourPop cream gel liner. This one is also multi-chrome and this one is in the shade Pixie. I actually used this one in my last video with the Dead Roses palette. I've been really enjoying all of these like multi-chrome and new eyeliners from ColourPop. I placed a little eyeliner haul from them the the other day, but I love the way both of these looks turned out. I have no idea which one I'm going to remove. Probably remove this one, and then I'll come back and we'll start working on look number 3. All right, so let's start working on look number 2. I think this is the only matte shade that I have not used, so I'm going to start here with this one, and then, you know, maybe I've only used this on the lower lash line, so maybe I'll dip into this one as well. So we'll do these 2 mattes right now in the crease. And I'm using my Game Beauty E01 to apply. Now I'm going in with the Game Beauty E07 and that second shade. Just going to focus that right out here, bring it into the crease as well. So far, I feel like the mattes are performing really nicely. And sometimes it's hard to formulate purples, but I think they did a beautiful job with this palette. It looks really pretty. I like that shade, that little color combo there. I think I will deepen it up just a little bit, and I think I'll just go back and use the shade, same brush. Okay, now we still have a couple of these duo multi-chromes, in particular this one that we need to play with, and then this one right here. So I'm going to start first with this shade. Actually, there might be just one that I don't get to use. I'm using my damp Morphe M124 to apply. I'm going to go in with this shade next. Same brush, I did spray. Ooh, that is really pretty. Ooh, I like that. Add in some of the other shade. And go back in with that second matte, the more pink tone one. Okay, now we need to do something for the lower lash line. I think I'll do this deeper shade for the lower lash line. I'm using a Game Beauty E09. Now for the inner corner. This is the only shade I haven't used, so why not? Let's just put it in the inner corner. I know it's going to be a little too dark, but let's see what happens. I think I can actually do this little number, run it on the lower lash line, and then we'll do something else for the inner corner. I hear the flock of parrots. You hear them? Breakfast time. Let's go back with this shade right here for the inner corner. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, guys, I'm going to take care of the finishing touches, and I'll be right back to show you this completed look number 3. All right, guys, so here's the completed look number 3. Same everything with the exception of the lower waterline in LA Girl Neon Shockwave eyeliner in the shade Vivid. 3 looks. I used every single shade. Now it's time to share with you guys my final thoughts. Okay, guys, so I had a really fun time with this ultraviolet palette, the collaboration palette from Deandra Nicole over on Instagram. I think they did a great job with this purple palette, and if purple is your color, I definitely think this is something you're going to want to have in your stash. The mattes are great. I like the range. I like that we get light, medium, and deep in here, and I love all of these shifty shadows. Some even have a little green shift to them, which I love. Blue, purple shifts, pink shifts. I mean, you name it. If you're a purple fan, this definitely has to make its way into your stash. Again, this is a collaboration palette with Deandra Nicole, so congratulations to Deandra and Bella Beaute Bar on this amazing palette. You can pop out the shades and put them in your own magnetic palette as well. This palette, along with the Dead Roses palette, they both drop on January the 26th at 11 a.m. CST. My affiliate code Steff10 saves you 10% off of your order. If I'm going to rank them, I love the concept of this one, of the dead roses. I think it's a beautiful palette, but I think I'm gonna have to give it to Ultraviolet as my favorite between the two. I love working with purple shadows, and there was just something extra special about this one, maybe because it was a collab palette, I don't know, but I would put this one in first and Dead Roses in a very close second. Let me know if either one is gonna find their way into your stash. Which look did you like best? Are you team 1, 2, 3, none, all? Sound off in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. Y'all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, drink that water, and I'm going to see you all very soon. Bye.